Are you ready to safely reopen your store after the onset of COVID-19? By now, we've all seen the impact that the coronavirus has had on businesses across the US. Now that states are starting to reopen, more and more businesses are starting to do the same, and this includes retail stores. If you want to get your store doors back open and have patrons safely shop inside, you'll need to be properly prepared. I'm Alex with Jotform, and in today's video, we'll discuss the steps you should take to safely reopen your store and welcome your customers back. Checking your local requirements is a wonderful first stop along the reopening journey. Since states are reopening in different phases, it's important to know where your specific state stands and if your business is allowed to reopen yet. There may be limitations like store capacity and employee testing. Make sure to consider all of these necessary elements when starting your reopening plan and make any adjustments as soon as possible. There are a handful of safety measures that the CDC has recommended for stores that want to reopen. Here's a helpful list to refer to as you make any safety adjustments to your store. Use signage and distancing markers on the floor to designate 6-foot spacing. Require face coverings for all customers and staff at all times. Place touchless hand sanitizer throughout your store for all to use. Install plexiglass at checkout areas when a 6-foot distance is difficult to maintain. Increase outdoor ventilation and use indoor filtration systems. Schedule stocking so it occurs during off-peak hours. Minimize staff and customer contact as much as possible. It's possible that your state also requires one-way traffic throughout your store aisle, so make sure to mark routes accordingly to create a safe and seamless flow. You may also have to restrict the number of patrons in your store at one time per individual state restrictions. Create a system to track the number of customers going in and out. Closing extra entrances and assigning one employee to monitor customer numbers can be a huge help. Another important step to safely reopen your store is daily employee health checks. The CDC recommends a temperature screening as well as asking your employees if they have any COVID-19 symptoms. Jotform has an employee COVID-19 self-screening questionnaire for you to use. Also, make sure to provide new face masks and gloves, whatever is necessary to keep your hardworking employees safe at work. It's scary to think about how little we were actually doing to keep our stores clean pre-COVID. Now we know just how necessary it is to regularly disinfect all our surfaces within our retail stores. To keep up to snuff on cleaning, make a disinfection schedule and tracking system. A checklist of all of your disinfection items will come in handy if your employees are the ones in charge of disinfecting procedures. All high-touch surfaces should be cleaned hourly. We're talking doorknobs, cash registers, credit card readers, store phones, everything. The CDC also has helpful cleaning and disinfecting facility guidelines that you can refer to. If you haven't already set up an online store during the pandemic, now might be the time to do so. Your e-commerce site will enable you to take online orders and ship products with fewer customers in store, as well as help with prepping items for curbside pickup. Building a new site can cost time and money you don't have. This is where Jotform can help. Jotform's business order form templates can be added to an already existing website, making it easy for customers to buy your products without contact. And last, but certainly not least, stay flexible. As we've learned, there are always unexpected changes happening. Be sure to stay up to date on regulations and keep a flexible attitude. Let's review. Run through this list to ensure a safe store reopening. Check your local requirements, implement safety measures, screen your employees daily, create a disinfection schedule, set up an e-commerce site, and stay flexible. Thanks for watching. I'm Alex with Jotform, and we'll see you next time.